How's it going, guys? The best here, bringing you some Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. A little bit different from what I normally play. I normally play survival games, but I mean, this still is kind of in the category of what I play. It's kind of a building game, not really a crafting, but a building game. You know, you build vehicles, and I'm a car guy in real life. I work on vehicles, so hey, I figured why not, try this game out. But yeah, anyways, I've been grinding and grinding to be able to build up my first car in this game, because this game is really cool, because basically there's like this junkyards you can go to get like scrapped cars that you could fix up. There's barn finds, and well, I've been grinding a little bit so I have money, because I don't want to show you guys regular jobs. That's boring. I want to just do builds. I'm probably going to be playing this game quite a bit, and I'm just going to do a bunch of builds. I kind of want to build up all kinds of different cars, and I'm an older cars guy, and I happened to pick up something yesterday out of a barn for pretty cheap, and I thought it was going to be more than what it was, but I got it for really cheap, and today we're going to restore it, or work on restoring it. I'm going to strip it down today, maybe paint it, maybe putting better rims on it. I don't know if I'm going to get to building the motor up today, but we'll see how I feel about it. But yeah, guys, here it is. Look at this fucking beaut. Doesn't that remind you of the car from Supernatural, I mean, I'm not 100% sure if it is the Chevy Impala. It looks a lot like it, but then again, I mean, there was multiple cars that, look similar to, at least from the rear end style. But, I mean, either way, I mean, this thing looks badass. The motor's pretty done, but I actually wanted to try to drive it. Believe it or not, this car is not far from driving. I think the only thing that's really missing is the oil pan. And I think it needed a fuel pump. I was looking at a couple of things. So yeah, we're gonna go get this on the lift, and I want to see how it goes down the road first, real quick. Just by doing the little work I need to get it running. I know it was a fuel pump. I looked at it a little bit, but I didn't want to cheat too bad. I didn't want to do any work to it. So I ordered the part. See, it's missing the fuel pump here. Oh, it's missing a couple of things. We're going to put this stuff in real quick and try to take it down the road, though. The pan, and it actually is missing the wires as well. I should be able to just look that up real quick here. Come on. Come on. Alright, so this is a straight 6. There's these ones right here. That looks right to me. See if I'm right. I am. Alright. I don't think we really need this to run it. Should probably get it though. Probably should. Pretty sure I'm right. Yeah, I'm good at guessing. Alright, we got that, we got that. I think we just need the I can't think of it, the oil pan. Alright, that should be easy enough to find. Well, I might be buying a lot of different oil pans here. Actually, if I had to guess, maybe it's, this one right here. Maybe. I hope I'm right, because that shit's expensive. Oh, I am, look at that. I kind of figured, because, it's got one of those, it's got the classic, like, blue coloring. Just like the, just like that cover did over there, the air filter cover. I put oil in it. It should be good to go now. I mean, I had to do a little overview fast, real quick. This thing definitely needs a mad rebuild. Wasting a little money going on my way doing this real quick, but I just want to see how it's going to go just out of a barn, sitting. I mean, honestly, half the parts are probably junk on this. A little dangerous doing this, but I'm rebuilding the whole thing from the ground up anyways, so even if it, ruined the motor from whatever, I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? Do we need any radiator fluid? Is that something you can even touch? I guess not. You can just take the radiator out. That's a little bit of a bummer. Radiator's pretty trashed, but alright. Let's try to get this bad boy move. No, I don't want to do that. I want to move it over to the garage, and we're gonna try to take it out. I don't think I'm missing anything else. Let's see here. Hopefully this thing doesn't blow up. Test track. Oh, what? Starter. It doesn't have a starter in it. Oh. I didn't notice that. I feel like that's the one thing in this game I never noticed is when the starter's missing. I wish they had a little bit more to, like, when it came to looking parts up for this vehicle. You know, and I also wish you got paid more for jobs. Like, you literally get, like, no money for doing jobs. It's, like, insane. Yeah, these are all the barns. There's one of the barns up here. But once you go to a barn, basically it disappears. Junkyard's always there. I found it in one of the barns up here, and I'm loving it. I can't wait to test this thing out here. What is it? Clip beam. Are you kidding me? A clip's missing on the distributor. Is that what that is? Are you kidding me? I know what that is too. Really? Come on, bro. It would run. All right. Anything else? Anything else? Fuel filter. All right. Tell me there's something else wrong with it now. All right. I'm just gonna cheat here real quick and go through everything. We aren't missing any bushings that I can see. I mean, everything is here. There could be stuff in the engine missing, but I doubt it because I'm pretty sure it would be open. Alright, there's shocks in the missing. No bushing. It looks like in the back missing. Alright, tell me there's something wrong now. I dare you. Cannot start engine. Okay, so the engine's just junk. I did all that just to want to test it. And it tells me the engine's junk. I couldn't have told me that or at all. You know. Alright, so there's no testing this thing, I guess. The engine's junk. Alright, well, I guess I'm ripping the motor. Everything down. Honestly, a lot of these bottle pins, I'll probably be able to save pretty much everything on the body. I mean, it's in relatively good shape. I mean, look at it. I mean, it's in great shape all the way around. It's not like rusted. I should be able to mint condition all of them. I don't know how you do it. Like, I don't know if there's like a way to do it. Those rims definitely gotta go, that's for sure. So, alright, well, let's strip the wheels off this bad boy first. I want to take the motor out of it first, actually. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, let's just strip this bad boy down. Literally just sell everything that's damaged on it. I'm gonna have fun finding everything for this. Fuel filter, starter. I'm gonna do a complete rebuild. The pistons are, I guarantee, are just completely gone. I mean, the bottom was open for a while, so I mean, it would make sense realistically. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, it's the one on the pipe, isn't it? No. I've gotten to all of them. There it is. I don't know, something about this game, I just enjoy ripping stuff down. I mean, you know, I enjoy doing it in real life, you know. I love working on cars and stuff. I should be able to pull it off. That's, you take this little Phantom Magoo off here. I bought one of these before. I worked on the same motor for another vehicle. So, I remember exactly how it came down. I mean, it's pretty easy anyways. The thing about mechanics, it's like a puzzle, you know what I mean? If you're good with puzzles, if you know how to strip stuff down, then oh, can't pull the lock off yet. Pump off it. I mean, look, it's pull it off. Oh, there we go. It's all technical sometimes. You gotta really get on it. You gotta click on the right area. Alternator. This thing is gonna need money. Some of these parts I might be able to restore. I mean, they're only a little rusty, right? But I also don't know how any of that works. Fuel pump out. This thing has, these older ones have 2 fuel pumps. One in the front, which I'm pretty sure brings fuel to the rail, fuel rail. And then the back one, obviously, that brings it up to the motor. Actually, it wouldn't be a rail in this vehicle. No, because this is carbureted, so it'd be bringing the fuel up to the carburetor. Alright, take that out. Can't get that from down here. Okay. Plugs out. Oh, put the little clips off. Yeah, I was stumped on this the first time. I didn't think it actually had the little clips. I didn't think how detailed the game was. With some things it is. It may not have started just because of something else, but I'm not gonna dig into it. I'm just gonna rip the motor down, rebuild it. Maybe we should just build the motor. Yeah, you know what, we'll build the motor up actually today. Fix it up. Then we'll take it for a ride, see how she rips, and then I'll work on the body cosmetic type stuff after. I mean, it's been sitting for a while. I might want to do brakes, you know, we want to be able to brake, but I hate how you have to do all these separately. It's so tedious. I feel like it's just I wish they had head gaskets in this game, you know, something you could replace. Like, I feel like the more detail would be more annoying to people, but it's also like it's really cool at the same time. Like, you know, it gives you one more thing to solve. Alright. Is that it? Did I get all of them? I hate this camera angle sometimes. You can't quite zoom out, you gotta like click around, move around. I think this comes out now, yeah. Comes out. Head should just be able to bolt out now. There we go. But like my summer car, that's another game I've been wanting to, you know, really try to get into. And that game, like that game is sick. Like, just some of the features they have is just, you know, really cool in the game. I mean, you actually do the gaskets too. I don't know if they can blow. I know it was really glitchy when I first started playing it. It's something I wanted to get into playing eventually because I am a car guy, and you know, I like these car simulator type games. I mean, they're really fun. They get really addicting. I think we'll do the transmission today as well, guys. Because need that. So well, rip. That's kind of funny. I got an achievement for it. Get a little rushing on it a little bit. Get the oil filter out. All right, now we need to take all these little bearing faces off. Which I don't even think they're called bearing faces in this game. They're kind of like bearing faces. What do they call them? Rod caps. I mean, you know, I've always called them bearing faces. I mean, they're kind of like, they're not really a bearing, but I mean, they kind of are, you know. They hold it in place and they allow it to slide. You know. So I should be able to just pull the crank out, but I don't think it'll let me do it until the pistons are removed first. Which is fine, which is fine. Look at that front end, man. Look at that. That thing is so clean. Little rust on that door. Hopefully all I have... I don't think I have the spray area unlocked yet. So, hopefully, it's just something that, you know, I may not need. Hopefully it's just something I can fix up on the bench. But I know the bench sometimes you destroy stuff, so I'm a little worried about throwing any parts on there. I'll have to do a little more research on it. Come on. So it's so, like, picky. You gotta get, like, right in the middle there. I just take out the crank from here. No, it's not gonna let me do it. It's very picky. I just do it from right here. It's very picky. You gotta do it in the roughly the same area you would do it in real life, you know. And you're not pulling a crank out from the. Normally you pull the motor out. You normally don't rip it down right here though. Oh yeah, gotta disconnect the transmission. There. And the drive shaft. So. I'm just going to leave, like I said, everything in this, and I'm just going to do the motor. Probably the transmission too while I'm at it, because, I mean, they connect together. They're pretty much the same thing. This case needs to be replaced. Good thing is, it'll tell me what everything else is as I replace it. So, I won't screw up the exact part of it. Usually, I mean, in real life, I wish they had to see, like, you looked up the year, make, and model on this vehicle, and then you find it in the computer. That way they could justify having even more parts. You know what I mean? They could justify having even more parts, and you know they could just get away with doing it, and it would be easier for everyone else. I think I should be able to just pull the motor from the top. From the top. Alright. The motor is officially out. So now we just gotta build this shit back up. So the engine block itself. Thing is, I don't know about the whole fixing to all this. No wonder why this motor didn't run, dude. This rocker's junk. Like, everything is just, like, junk in this motor. Like, everything. The block itself is just destroyed. I'm gonna see if it's something I can actually fix. I don't know, though. Like, I think it's too damaged for me to fix it to my liking. Yeah, that thing is just, it's gone. But luckily, If I go in the inventory, I'll be able to see what it is. So it's engine block 16B. So we're gonna start there. All right. See engine. I think I should just look up block. It should come up. 16B right there. $1,400. Holy shit. And I should be able to pop it on here. Nothing. I don't understand the point of that. I can't pop a motor on it. Well, I don't have a motor jack. I was just thinking about that. I don't have a motor jack, so that's probably why you can't just. You have to have a motor jack to just transport it to the, to the stand. So we're just gonna do one piece at a time. The block. Oh, look at that shiny piece right there. All right, nice. All right, let's do the crankshaft next. I don't know which crankshaft it is. I'm gonna sell as I go. $115. All right. So crankshaft shift 16B. So crankshaft in there. Now I need all the new everything. So it's crankshaft bearing cap. Okay, so it's just crankshaft bearing cap, nothing special. I'm pretty sure I need 4 of them. Fuck, 4 of them. I think. We'll figure out here. I didn't want to count. Dude, look at this. Look at this fresh motor. There's not gonna be no excuse for not running now. It might have been 5. It might have been 5. Yeah, it was 5. I was wrong. Should have bought an extra one. When in doubt, buy an extra one. I have about 20-something grand. Just remember that. These are the cams, right? Gotta put the cam in at the top. I don't have the pistons in yet. Alright, put the cam in. It only has 1 cam. It's a straight 6. It need 2 cams. Cam 16B. Where are you at? Right here. Jeez, all these engine parts are like expensive as hell. But I mean, realistically, you know, it's not cheap to build a motor. Alright, I guess we can start with the pistons next. What would the pistons be? Where are they at? Hopefully they come with the rings together too. I know normally they do come separately. Piston with con rod. Okay. Smelling. Piston with con rod. We need 6 of these bad Larrys. I don't know what. Oh no, it would definitely be the other rings because that's for V8s. So it does not come together, but that's okay. Because we don't need them to come together. What are you doing? Over here, game. Over here. Look at that, fucking fresh. Why aren't you? There we go. There's a glitch on this game where I can't hold down left click for some reason, and like, you know, do that little like, you know, green swirly thing. I just had to like kind of like walk away and come back. It's weird as hell. Alright, so now we can put all the bearing faces in. Not bearing faces. Alright, so rod cap. Oh, I already put the bearing faces in. Now we get the rod caps. Oops. Rod caps. 6 of them. Most of the motor will be already put back together. Look how easy that was. Rebuilding a motor is easy. Even though there's more to it in real life, because you got torque specs and all that stuff you gotta match. If you don't do it right, you break stuff, and then it costs you a lot of money. Don't put the muffler back on. I don't want that. The exhaust head back on. There we go. Look at that. Alright, the motor is basically all together now. Just gotta put all the rest of the components on her. I gotta work on the transmission now. So we're just gonna look up clutch, and it'll bring up all the pieces we need for this. And then I need to buy the casing itself. So the casing, or the I should say the gearbox 16B. Gearbox 16B, $760. Holy shit. Getting distracted by people texting me on Facebook. Look at that. Look at all that brand new shit. Oh, damn. All brand new. This thing's gonna shift like a dream. Now I just put the starter back in it. I want to paint the motor. I feel like that's something you can do. We need the drive shaft now. Hook all that shit back up. Actually, I'm gonna use the old drive shaft. That's technically not part of the. It's not part of the. Oh, dude, that thing's pretty trash. I think we're gonna buy another drive shaft. Pretty sure it's this one. There we go. Put a new drive shaft in so we don't snap anything. That would not be good. Alright, put the exhaust back on here, even though it's destroyed. It's probably gonna leak pretty bad. That exhaust is destroyed. I don't think it matters. I think it'll just leak. I hope that pissed me off so bad. If because that's in bad condition, you know, the exhaust pipe, it wouldn't let you drive it. You know what I mean? Like that would be like that'd be just stupid. All right, let's see here. So there's not much more to get this engine up and going. Put that in. She's all brand new. So I do need the distributor in here, oil filter, heads. I need the heads for sure. What heads? Probably 16B, right? Oh yeah, well, how did I know? No, it's like a factory. It's like it's an old like Chevy blue. Kind of nice. Old factory Chevy blue. Oh yeah, I gotta put all the little valves in here too. Push. 16B. We need. I think it's 12 of them, isn't it? It's 2 per cylinder. 6, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 12. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know engines. Oh my god. I literally know. I could build a motor. I actually have a 95 GMC Sierra, my project beast. And I'm gonna be doing some work to that thing. I've already redone the whole braking system front to back, every little spring, every little bolt. 16B. This thing is, she's getting there. She's gonna purr like a kid in here pretty soon. Yeah, this game is fun, guys. You know, I'd recommend getting it. It sucks it's not online. I wish it was, but you know, I'm a motorhead. I always have been, and I'm always going to be. I love vehicles. I don't know why these bolts don't matter down here like at all. Yeah, intake manifold. Oh, yeah, I love it. Look how nice this thing looks. Look how nice that looks. That's like, this must be pretty old because, I mean, hell, they haven't had carburetors like that. I mean, you know, 80s and 90s, the carburetors were a bit different. I mean, I'm not, you know, I don't know this. I don't know exactly when they switched them around or how long they had these types. I mean, I don't know every little thing in the book, you know, but I know enough. I know my stuff. This is the ignition distributor. Cap 16. It doesn't say 16B. Ignition distributor. Well, I'll just look it up. You know what I'll do? Make it easier. I'll put this in and put the rotor in, and then I'll go put the cap on. 16. It didn't say 16B, but it says 16. So I figured it was going to be, you know, the same damn thing. Put this in, and then I bought one new clip, but I need another one. Everything's gonna be fresh on this thing. Alright, was it B? I feel like it was A. I feel like I got the wrong one. Probably did. Oh, I did. Yeah, never mind. Shouldn't second guess myself. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what this is. I'm pretty sure this is like a little pan. It's like the air filter pan or something. Air filter base. All of it should be right in here, actually. I'm not gonna put that on yet though, because that's just gonna get in my way. Alright, put this bad boy in here. She's almost ready. I can almost hear it. I can almost hear that exhaust leak. So we need to get a water pump, ignition. I'm just gonna type in ig and see if it comes up. Oh, look at that, it did. I bought the new wires already. Fuck, I already forgot what else I needed. Oh yeah, water pump. I think you can check how much horsepower it pumps out too when it's all done. It's all stock. I don't know if you can do anything aftermarket. I hope you can. It's kind of boring, you know. You can't do anything aftermarket with it. No aftermarket carburetors. None of that. Jazz. That's the fun stuff right there. I think we're all set to put this shit back together now. It's practically done. I need to put the filter in there. Put some oil in it. Need to get the rest of the fan hook up to the front. Put the filter in here. Isn't this the one that holds on the alternator? I thought this was the one. The alternator goes on the left side. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Look at this built motor in this like rusty ass car. Almost makes my OCD tweak, but it's for testing purpose. Timing chain. Is that a timing chain? That is a timing chain, right? I thought it was. I almost wonder why they went away with the straight six. I don't know the history to it. I mean, you figure it's less cam, less metal, less all that jazz. So you figure, you know, save money, but maybe add more power out of a V6. I don't know. Maybe they don't give a shit. I need another pulley. The pulley. I want the radiator right now. Fuck. V8. What? What? A crankshaft pulley V8? Dog, this ain't even a V8. The 16 would have made more sense, right? The hell is this? This game's like, yeah, 16 all day, and then we're gonna have a V8. Just out of nowhere. I need a belt for sure. No, the power steering is next, and the bracket. Oh, yeah, see the bracket's right there. You don't really notice it when it's down there. And you got one more belt after that to hook up to the water pump. Not the water pump, power steering, my bad. Sorry. Serpentine belt 16B. Should get this done. That's this one with the longest. I already know it. And this is the older radiator, so I already know this is underneath. It's the old school radiator. Need a battery. Basically ready. Just need a new battery because that thing was shit. Watch that be the whole reason why I never started in the first place. I feel like I should just like. You know, put a new battery, keep the old battery and see if it'll even go. Because that probably was it. Who knows? I mean, the battery's pretty toast. But then again, everything in this motor was pretty much toast. That's probably the whole reason why. We are full. We are ready to rock. As long as I'm not missing anything. I need a new battery though. I think there's only one battery. So yeah, there's only one battery, of course. Can't be an Everstart or whatever like that. It could be some off-brand Supercell. Pretty damn sure that's about all she wrote for this beast. Guess we'll know if it doesn't let me take it for a test drive though. I want to take you off the lift. I didn't mean to lift you. Actually, hold on. We gotta take these shitty rims off. We can't be going down the track with these. Put the wrong mode on. We gotta be getting some real pencil rims here. And better tires, man. We can't be going down the track with those. Probably all dry cracked and everything. I am 21st century here. I got a tablet here I can order parts off of. So we want to go home. Rims. I'm gonna put these rims on here. I think that's what we need. Look at those fucking rims. Those look badass. I think they'd match the color. I don't think they're 16s though. Let's see what size rims these are. Alright, these rims are 14s. 14-inch rims, seriously? 14-inch rims? Let's strip all this shit down real quick. This is the 14-inch rims, apparently. Isn't this cool? Look at this. This is what makes this game really cool. You actually mount and balance tires. Unfortunately, it never actually lets you make the mistake of driving a vehicle, you know, with unbalanced tires, which would make sense if they did, but you know they baby you. I have it on expert mode, by the way, but apparently they still baby you through the game because even experts don't know apparently what the game does. That's just how it works. Get the nasty things off there. Those rusty ass rims. 14-inch. Holy fuck, dude. 14-inch rims. Alright, need 4 of these. Holy shit, that's a lot of money. And it's 14. I can't fuck up that. 14. Alright. And then the tires, I'm gonna get rid of all these things. I need to start cleaning some of this inventory. I mean, I guess the good thing about it is all the money I'll get back on all the pieces. The tires are 205 75Rs. Get some real grippy ones. Oh. Wait. 205s. I definitely think doing the body is going to be another day project. I might be 2-day project. I don't know how I want to do it. If I want to do it so it's, you know, it's like 2-day projects. What am I doing? No, I didn't mean to put that back on there. But I don't know if I want to do it so it's 2-day projects where I spend 1 day building the motor and the rest doing the body and the transaxles and stuff like that. I don't know. Let me tell you something. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, sorry I didn't balance them. I was supposed to say don't tell me about the wrong ones. Yeah, that's what I mean. It won't let you put them on if you don't balance them. By the way, in real life I never forget all this stuff. It's just you don't have the physical item in your hand to remember, so it's just like, you know. I wish it got more in depth, honestly. Like if it got more in depth with stuff, it wouldn't even bother me. Like you had to put all the weights there, you had to actually use the machines. Like if it had on expert mode or like realistic mode, because I know how to operate all these machines. I know how to do all this stuff. I could build a motor. I mean, even if they made it as difficult as it could be with torque specs and everything, it'd be so much cooler, you know. Because that would mean it'd be harder to YouTube because it'd be extremely hard to build a vehicle up. And you know, the amount of time I'm doing it right now, which is still going to be longer than my normal videos, just because I mean, there's only so much you can do. Hopefully the rear end isn't trashed on it. I don't think I ever really checked that. That looks sick. That looks really sick. Shut the hood from up here. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get this bad boy down. Put this over to the garage and let's try to take it for a spin and hopefully it doesn't give me any problems. That looks sick. I like it. I think it looks badass. Alright, so we need to go to the test track, bring this. Oh, she sounds nasty. She sounds a bit nasty. Too bad I can't like move my head around. Let's see how she goes. Don't want to damage it. Steering this isn't too bad. See how fast we get it to go. Fuck the track, we're just gonna go wherever we want. I've played racing games like forever. Can I do a burnout in this thing? That would be something that they would have added in the game. What a disappointment. I can't even move my head around. Suspension test. I already know it's trash. Look at it bouncing, dog. Those shocks are terrible. They ain't supposed to bounce like that. Look at that. Look at that bounce. You can see the car like back and forth bouncing. Yeah, the shocks are terrible. On the brakes are alright, I guess. Let's see. Let's get a little speed here. This thing looks pretty sick. They're gonna be redone anyways. See how fast I can go. The dashes are going faster than I am. I think. Yeah, it says I'm going 50 right now. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the garage before I destroy this car. Alright, so solder axle is trash. Front sway bar. Okay, so you know, clutch, you know, pretty much anything to do with the engine, gearbox, shit like that did good. Brakes did fucking kind of bad. Brake shoes. I mean, it's what you expect. Leaf spring. I mean, everything's gonna get rebuilt, redone. Wheel hub bearings gone. Jesus. She's still in the red. I don't think it damaged any parts of me hitting. Hope not. I don't look like it did at all. Which is good, because I don't want to put more money into it. I love it though, you know. I wish the driving was a little more freehand, like you could look around and burn out and do all that fun stuff you like to do. The motor's all built though; she's all there. So basically, the next time, I just gotta work on, you know, redoing the rest of the body. I mean, as you see, I've done, like, you know, I did the motor, the tires, the rims, the drive axle. Needs the exhaust shocks. Basically needs all that shit. It's just destroyed. I got the new fuel pump actually. I'll end up putting in there too. I'm gonna be busting out more content for this game. It's definitely a fun game. I had the 2015 version, but it wasn't quite in depth. I mean, you didn't have these machines from what I remember. I do need to expand the garage a little bit. Basically, I think it goes by a leveling system. So once you level up more through, you know, your little box over there, you basically come over here. You have experience, which I do have a point, so I'll probably use it on this. Odds, successful repair raised to 65. Boom. I already have that. This one. No, boom. That way I can fix. I think this is gonna be the next perk I get. This I think will give me another. Well, need more room. Oh, look at that. So we'll have 2 car lifts. Alright, so I just need a grind to do that, and then I can just have this all the time. Other than that, I have to store it in the garage, which I'm not going to put in there quite yet, but I'm actually going to go to my garage and show you guys the other car that I'll be working on later. I think you go through here, right? Yeah, your garage. Here we go. Let's click on that. I had a parking area. I think it's... yeah. Alright. This is the other shit box. It's pretty bad. I mean, this thing needs everything in the book, and it's not as cool looking as the Impala. I mean, she's cooked. She's pretty cooked. She's missing just about everything imaginable. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, share it around to any of your boys that like cars or just who like quality content. I'll see you guys in the next video.